Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm gonna give you guys a recap on the new episode of Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3, which is on episode 8 now. Or you could call it Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3, or just Death Busters Saga. Anyways, this episode right here, not too bad, had a lot of revelation and a twist of events happening. So if anything else, let's just get this started. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, after a long freaking recap, we have to it that Sailor Moon asks everyone to put their hearts in together and fight together. And this holy grail that Chibi Usa or Mamoru or Usagi made for Chibi Usa, yada yada yada. You know what I'm talking about. They end up It shows up combining everyone's powers, give their power to Sailor Moon, and she transforms into Super Sailor Moon. Later on, she uses a new attack called Rainbow Heartache Attack. I think that's the name, Rainbow Heartache Attack. I think so, but if I got it wrong, please forgive me. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen certain series like this or something. But what makes it worse is that we have to it that Hotaru-chan ends up having this strange personality change, which is really strange and horrifying because this is what drove towards that ending right there. Not only that, we have to it that that three outer planets, Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune, decides to tell the princess or Sailor Moon what's happening and why they wouldn't really want to work together. And therefore, they bring them to their apartment and says that the rent in this condo is like $1 million a month, which is really, really pricey. $1,000,000 yen a month. But because they had patrons, they had no problem paying it off, which is really ridiculous and funny at the same time. I'm like, are you kidding me? And moreover, we have to it that that they decide to tell Sailor Moon what their mission is. And this involves Hotaru-chan, because back then when the Silver Millennium brought into ruin and they couldn't help at all due to the fact they had to left guard the spot. What makes it ugly and worse right now is that their talismans resonated or responded in a certain way. And they awakened Sailor Saturn, which is known to be the deity of destruction now. Literally, the moment they summoned her, which they showed her an image, she literally brought everything to ruin, with just her silent glaive, which looks like a scythe weapon. And therefore they say that she's the one that brings ruin to destruction, and that's what makes it all connections. Three talismans will awaken destruction or bring destruction, which could go both ways. Which could go Sailor Saturn will destroy Earth, or there could be another way. That's one thing to be thinking about. Keep that in mind. What also shows off is that that this is what the message means. Three talismans will bring about destruction for the deity. And that is when that's when everyone realizes that this is what makes it true. And they also tell Chibi Usa and the other Sailor Guardians about Hotaru-chan, who she suffered in a terrible accident, and because her father made her into artificial doll, or half human or half cybernetic, which explains why Hotaru-chan has those scars or mechanics and robot parts in her body, which is really, really scary. Just shows why she had a horrible past or something. Not only that, they say they ask one question: what are you gonna do to Hotaru-chan once she wakes up as Sailor Saturn, as the talismans react or respond, or to Sailor Saturn awakening her? They say they will kill the girl and seal Sailor Saturn permanently. Sailor Moon, or Usagi in other cases, or the princess, was against this, because there has to be a way to save everybody no matter what. And this is why this outer Sailor Guardians, such as Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, says this is why we can't work together with you. We can't act and lie. We don't care if you see us as enemies, but we will fulfill our mission. We will kill this girl and seal Sailor Saturn permanently and save the world. Which I could understand why, but Sailor Moon against that. Chibi Moon, on the other hand, decides to go to Hotaru-chan and see if she can help her. But what makes it ugly and worse right now is that something in Hotaru-chan changes and she becomes a totally different person. Not only that, her hair grows out longer, her body is a freaking like adult or teenage height possibly, and her hair grabs Chibiusa's brooch and yanks it out of her along with her this bubble-like thing, and her eyes are like gone. So in other cases, if you watched a lot of anime or read a lot of manga by now, that means if her eyes turn like shiny bubbles to like nothingness or lifeless, it just means her soul is taken, obviously. Just letting you know, heads up, 7-Up. And this right here just shows that Chibiusa is out cold and Hotaru is a totally different person, which she tried to stop that person from awakening. This person right here, I've forgotten a long time ago, best for it to be forgotten, but one thing for sure, she even says to Master Pharaoh 90 that, oh, I finally gotten the legendary silver crystal, and it ends off there. Preview the next episode, it looks like the final battle is already on its way to approach right now, the way how it looks like. So overall, pretty nice episode, a big dump of info of who Sailor Saturn is, and Hotaru-chan is Sailor Saturn, and what is the mission of the 3 outer Sailor Guardians are, you know? Super Sailor Moon, etc., and that ending right there, holy crackalack. Don't know what's gonna happen, but next episode, it looks like things are gonna start getting running and toughened, that's for sure. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video or so. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.